Rupert Murdoch said Friday that Charles Krauthammer, who disclosed that he had only weeks to live because of terminal cancer, has been a profound source of personal and intellectual inspiration for all of us at Fox News. Murdoch, 87, is executive chairman of both 21st Century Fox and Fox News, where Krauthammer has been a commentator for the last decade. His always principled stand on the most important issues of our time has been a guiding star in an often turbulent world, a world that has too many superficial thinkers vulnerable to the ebb and flow of fashion, and a world that, unfortunately, has only one Charles Krauthammer, Murdoch said in a statement. Krauthammer, 68, announced in a column in The Washington Post that he is suffering from a relapse of cancer that was aggressive and spreading rapidly. "My doctors tell me their best estimate is that I have only a few weeks left to live," the political commentator said. "This is the final verdict. My fight is over," Murdoch added. His words, his ideas, his dignity and his integrity will resonate within our society and within me for many, many years to come. Chris Wallace, host of Fox News Sunday, said that he learned of Krauthammer's situation 10 days ago via an email from fellow anchor Brett Baier. He called the Pulitzer Prize-winning columnist's revelation quintessential Charles Krauthammer. "It is so graceful, it is so honest, it is so brave," Wallace told Outnumbered host Sandra Smith. "So many of us would have crawled into a ball or been filled with self-pity," he said. "I never, in all the years I knew Charles, ever heard him express any sense of pity. Why me? He led his life fully, vibrantly. You couldn't read or listen to a Charles commentary and not learn from it and not be stunned by how gracefully and beautifully and forcefully it was written," Wallace said. "The thing that I admired most about Charles, though, is that in a world in which there's a tendency to fall into tribes, in this camp or you're in this camp, Charles's camp was his honesty, his values, his conviction. He could be lacerating and going after the excesses of liberalism," Wallace observed. "He could be just as tough going after the betrayals of his conservatism. I flatter myself to consider myself so honored to consider myself a colleague of yours." Politics. Rupert Murdoch said Friday that Charles Krauthammer, who disclosed that he had only weeks to live because of terminal cancer, has been a profound source of personal and intellectual inspiration for all of us at Fox News. Murdoch, 87, is executive chairman of both 21st. Rupert Murdoch, Charles Krauthammer, 402 Friday, 8 June 2018, 7:48 p.m. 201-84808 Friday, 8 June 2018, 7:48 p.m. Newsmax Inc.